Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the Tigers. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
This is as good as it gets in a three-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Braden Sloan.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
And now the count is even. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of pulling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. The shortstop takes a ball. That one in there across the letters. One out, base is empty. Out to center. Moving under this one. Two away. And let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Two outs, base is empty. In the air, left field. Myers gets under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back at Truist Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Gabe Davis.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Sam Myers. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball one. And the right-hander deals.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And he drops it down the third baseline. The throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Anthony Silva, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The wind and the pitch. Upstairs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Atlanta, here's the rookie right fielder, number 10.
Number 10.
Sloan back to work. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And here's the first baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So 2 down now, and here is Ian Doherty. In the air, right field, under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bowen.
Number 14.
And a pitch. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2 now. And another ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Out towards right center field. Coming on. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 6.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the batter now, Logan Maxwell. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Just missed. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
And here it comes. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Off the mark there. Down 2-0. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Number 15.
So up next, Ritchie. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Right through there for a strike. Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and split on anything that's down.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. Save.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next is the designated hitter. First offering, and it just misses. One away with a runner at third here in game 3. And there's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the batting order turns over. Now Avery Ortiz puts it in the air out towards left center. Under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning, and now the rookie second baseman, number 10.
Number 10.
Davis back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ryder Robinson. That one finds the zone. 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Ritchie sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting up. The first baseman. Number 26.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
base now. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Sam Myers. Splits the plate. 0-1. Two outs.
No, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 6. And the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
The 1-2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the center fielder, he's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1-1.
All tied up here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And there's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Just shy of the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Number 10, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Swings through that.
1-1.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Digging in, Anthony Silva. And the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's the strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Bowen now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Off the plate, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. It looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Silva on at first, nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Struck out looking his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Man at first, 1 away. High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting the designated hitter, Logan.
And next is the designated hitter, Logan Maxwell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the line, towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That one 95 to finish him off. Down the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Next offer, he's in for a strike. Fights it off, he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Ritchie will hit next. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's the DH. Fly ball to right. Has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, number 10.
Number 10.
And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Ryder Robinson. Fly to left his first time.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. And the righty deals. That's down and in. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next is the speedy first baseman. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brennan Phillips, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 25, also getting ready. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Myers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now it's even up. And that's outside.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. Here's a 2-2. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back at Truist Park, top 6. And now Avery Ortiz. The wind to the pitch. Just missed. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they
goes down looking. Now it's the shortstop.
Number 6.
And there's a ball.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
2-0.
Base is empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Flying after this one. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the center fielder. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bowen gathers, goes to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Tigers out front, 1-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter. As the lefty gets to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Weber loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Blake warming up as well. The 1-0.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. That's outside. And the count is 3-1. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Full count.
We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Silva. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bowen. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. And now the lefty.
That's a ball. 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, number 10.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one misses. 2-0. Movement in the bullpen. Chase Hoover, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hodges also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. One away. And here's the first baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swings through that one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Ian Doherty digs in now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, number 6. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's going to kick into the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Logan Maxwell, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's the second baseman.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
In there at the knees for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. And he deals.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And here it comes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So digging in, Ryder Robinson. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And ball one. High in the air, out to right. Under this one. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, number 17.
The third baseman, number 17.
Slow back to work. Line drive, could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braden Sloan out of the game, and he was excellent. Really control. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Chase Hoover.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ritchie now at the plate. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score and tie. It's 1-1. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Just a huge at bat right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter. And there's the strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the late stages of Game 3. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 18, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. 1-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Go-ahead run and score in position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Ritchie rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
And now the center fielder. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two outs. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Around third. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 35.
Now pitching, number 35.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, 1 for 2. The pitch. That's way outside. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. In the air, center field. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the left fielder, Sam Myers. That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the center fielder. Late swing, fouled off. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's just foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Two outs, runner at first. And now here is Anthony Silva. Bounced up the middle. They take the force out, and that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 18. Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, 1 for 3.
Number 10.
And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it foul. Riding to the plate. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Number 12, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a slider for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Good eye on that spot. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one outside. 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
1-2, the count.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the ninth on deck. The All-Stars with the lead 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 3.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
The wind and the pitch. Bowen in the box, lays off the ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fought off foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the DH, Logan Maxwell. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
Get a lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, number 10. First pitch misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. Two outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. The Tigers take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Pitt Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.